Okay, so the problem that I chose was from Chapter 2, Section 1, problem number 18. And it asked you to find the derivative using the limit process, or the definition. And so the function that they gave you was 1 minus x squared. I just rewrote it as negative x squared plus 1, just because I like the larger term out in front. So then I wrote the definition of the limit, which we're going to eventually plug in with the function. And the derivative of x equals the limit as delta x goes to 0, and then f of x plus delta x minus f of x all over delta x. Okay, so first step is to substitute in the function into the definition. So limit as delta x goes to 0, negative x plus delta x squared plus 1 minus negative x squared plus 1 all over delta x. And then next thing you do is you factor things out. So I did still kept it in the parentheses, but x plus delta x squared, I just FOILed it out and got negative, still in parentheses, then negative x squared plus 2x delta x plus delta x squared plus 1, then I switched the signs, so it's negative negative, positive, x squared minus 1. And then next thing you do is you can just completely rewrite it without any of the parentheses. I factored out the negative, or I didn't factor out the negative, I just put the negative in. So you got negative x squared minus 2x delta x minus delta x squared plus x squared and plus 1 minus 1. And so the next step is to cancel out the terms. And so up here, the plus 1 minus 1 cancel, makes 0. And then the negative x squared and the plus x squared cancel. So you're left with 2x delta x minus delta x squared all over delta x. And now you're going to factor out a delta x. And so you can end up getting delta x times negative 2x minus delta x all over delta x. And then you cancel out the delta x in the numerator and the denominator. And so you end up getting negative 2x minus delta x, but now you can plug it in the limit as delta x goes to 0, so you plug in 0 for delta x, and the derivative of 1 minus x squared ends up being negative 2x.